Okay guys, so this video I want to show you how to help circumvent the new policies by eBay when it comes to drop shipping. Um, as you can see here, the new terms are you can't drop ship unless it's from a wholesaler, which the majority of drop shippers aren't doing it from wholesalers. They're doing it from other mom and pop shops, retailers from Amazon and eBay. Um, you're buying it from point A and you're sending it to point C, bypassing you. Okay, that's what drop shipping is. Most of you guys know that. So it's going to make it a lot harder. eBay's computers, their analytics, their systems are able to detect if you're doing this, every order, if you're bypassing actually having ownership of the item yourself and shipping it out yourself. So I got a little quick tip that you can bypass that with, and it might get you under the radar for another year or two, maybe even, indefinitely. Um, so basically, you want to show that you are shipping the item yourself. And the problem is you can't plug in another eBayer's tracking number into your account because you can only use it one time. And of course, Amazon uses their own little tracking system, so you can't plug in Amazon's tracking number if you're buying from Amazon and drop shipping to an eBay buyer. So let's go to my account here real quick. And I am not a prolific drop shipper. I have drop ship times, but usually I do have the items in my possession. But let's take this for an example. Let's say I drop ship this item here I just sold to an eBay buyer. I just sold it, but I don't have it in my possession. So what I'm going to do, just like usual, I'll go to the separate account to another seller. I'll buy it from them. Okay. Make sure when you buy from a seller on eBay that you put, when you're doing PayPal or you're paying for it, make sure you put in the messages that you are giving it as a birthday gift. Do not put the invoice or any pricing information in the envelope, right? You should already know that. And God forbid, let's hope that they don't ship it in one of these, right? These Amazon packages. That's sort of something you can't really help. But so let's say I sold this item here and I want to ship it to my buyer in Wisconsin. What I want to do is I will click on here and I want to click print shipple labels and invoices. And what that's going to do is that's going to print me out an invoice like this, right? It's got the buyer's address, my address on there, and the total amount on it. So what I want to do is I want to put a note here and reprint a note with my phone number and stating that the item is on the way with a package, and that you may have already received the item or it's already on the way. And I'll put like like a little nice gift in there, something that doesn't cost much, like a quarter. These are like little Hello Kitty stickers. And what I'll do is I'll get my own separate envelope. I'll put the invoice in it. Okay. And I'm going to pay $2.60 to ship this to the buyer that I'm drop shipping to. So hypothetically, I put it in here. All right, and I put my little nice gift in there. And so what I want to do is I want to print out a tracking number and ship this using eBay to my buyer. And what's going to happen is they're going to receive this, and I'm going to be able to use the tracking number on this package as what I'm shipping to them. You have to use a tracking number because if you use a stamp, again, there's not going to be tracking. So you actually use USPS, United States Postal, tracking on it. And unfortunately, for first class, the minimum is $2.66 or something like that. I think it's going up a little bit. So this will only really work on a little bit larger items, right? Like the item that I showed you was $20. That's a little bit iffy. Let's say I'm buying the item from my seller for $10 and I'm reselling for 18. Well, the profits are a little bit, slim there, and then I'm taking $2.60 to ship this out. So you got to take that in consideration when you ship. But guys, that's really the, one way to bypass these new rules. And don't hamstring yourself and put same day shipping or 1 day shipping. Give yourself at least 2 days to show your handling time. That way, preferably, they would get their item from the person you're buying from, you're drop shipping to. Hopefully, they'll get that before they'll get this. Then they'll get this. They'll say, "Oh, here's my invoice," right? But if they get this first, they may be like, "What is this?" And then red flags might come up. That's why you have to really verbalize what you're doing. Hey, your item is coming. Here's my personal cell phone number. Call me up. Um, that will go a long way. Now, if they rat on you, they call up eBay, that could happen. With eBay's customer service, calling them is like calling a brick wall. So most likely they won't pay attention to them anyway, even if they flag it. And you're showing a documentation on all your orders that you're showing that you're shipping something out to them. And it records on PayPal or records on eBay. And so that, I'm not telling you that's a foolproof, thing that, it's going to get you another 2 or 3 years drop shipping, but it very well may. And the higher the item is, the more reasonable it is to ship using this 260. What's that? So I hope that helps. If you have any questions, put in the comment section, subscribe, and let me know how it works out for you if it's working for you.